Hey, good morning. Welcome to JDB's Morning Cap. For the first time ever, we'll do JDB's Morning Cap doubleheader. Because I didn't do the talk show last Friday because I had to do in-house work. So today I'm back. It's been 4 or 5 days since I've done the talk show. Almost a week, actually. It's been 6 days since I done a talk show. So I haven't done a talk show since Thursday. So today we'll do a doubleheader. Not just today, probably Friday as well. So I miss episodes on this one. So we'll do two today, 2 episodes today, 1 tomorrow, and 2 Friday, so we can increase extra episodes. But today we're gonna do a full coverage of what happened across America yesterday. All right, so we had breaking news. It's a political world. The pioneer, the icon, Reverend Jesse Jackson, passed yesterday morning in his home, Chicago, Illinois. Jesse Jackson is one of the greatest pioneer African American civil rights movements of all time, along with Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, and so many iconic African American people. When I was talking about Jesse Jackson, he's, like I said, he's the greatest of all time. He ran for president a couple occasions. Try to compete with other ones, but Jesse's also a very great mentor, supporting his community. Jackson and Obama became friends for a long time, and also Martin Luther King as well. So many loved ones, and Al Sharpton. They became friends for a long time as well. So many greats, so many all-time African American greats. It's devastating for the community. It's devastating for the city of Chicago. The sadness, the anger, the frustration. We're hurt. We're 100% hurt. As a matter of fact, I love Jesse Jackson. I love him to death. I respect Jesse Jackson. But technically, it makes a whole lot better than we've been discussed. We've been discussed about Jesse Jackson's politics and running a city of running the entire city of governors, or the nation states of governors. But it's really when he always believed that he was. And we always they always everyone in this community has supported Jesse Jackson and his legacy, but it's really tough. It's tough to get through this. It is really tough. It is tough to get through it because the way they see it, it doesn't seem to be a whole lot different because of that. It's not a problem because it really it's going to help it's helping and hurting in each and every one of these ones. But Jesse Jackson is also a good leader, and amongst the other leaderships in the entire city, the entire community. So there's some notable reactions. I will not name all of this, but I will name some people who supported or who know mention about Jesse Jackson. Former President Bill Clinton, along with his wife, Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, he said we were friends for almost 50 years since we met in 1977 at the 20th anniversary of integration of Little Rock Central High. Reverend Jackson championed human dignity and helped create opportunities for countless people to live better lives. Throughout it all, he kept marching to music, to of his conscience, his convictions, and his causes. And then Bobby Rush says this, former Illinois congressman and former Black Panther. The Reverend taught me so many things through the enormity of his leadership, his passion, and his endless sacrifices for the least of these. He taught everybody that we are somebody, and his spirit will endure forever. So, and then Mark Morial says, of the generation that took up the mantle directly from Dr. King, Jesse Jackson stood among the last standard barriers. He created what he often called productive tension, forcing the nation to confront its conscience and act. Morial is the National Urban League president of CEO. I mean, so what are my thoughts on all these three reactions? I believe that these men between MLK, Jesse Jackson, and Al Sharpton, we all know we all know what support would have needed. But let's talk about other than Jesse Jackson. What happened in the over the last 15 something years, 15, 16, 17 years. What happened as far as black deaths in the last 17, 18 years? The icons or something incidental passing away. We had Oscar Grant pass away at Fruitvale Station on January 1st, 2009. We had Trayvon Martin got killed in Florida in 2012. We had Michael Brown. Michael Brown was shot by the cops in 2014 in St. Louis. Stephon Clark in Sacramento, he got shot as well in 2017 or 18, something like that. Sorry. And then we have Nia Wilson getting hurt. He got stabbed at the BART station, MacArthur BART station. We have Rosa Parks. We had, in 2020, it was the darkest in the history of America. George Floyd was killed by Derek Chauvin on May 25th, 2020. And then Jacob Blake, even though he was still alive, he got victimized on August 2020. Breonna Taylor was dead in 2020. So, and then we have some, and then icons, African American icon in sports or in general. We had Kobe Bryant, Nelson Mandela. Kobe Bryant passed away on January 26, 2020. Nelson Mandela passed away on December 5th, 2013. So this is Black History Month, by the way. I mean, this is about legacy after legacy after legacy and icons. So there's a lot of stuff happened for over the years, but I do like the fact. I do like the fact what I'm going to talk about is trusting African American. I mean, a black man, black women, whatever the things you've been going with. We had Jackie Robinson. Greatest stolen base, the greatest African American player of all time. So, Jackie Robinson, 42, passed away on October 24th, 1972. So that's why there were Jackie Robinson Day on number 42. On number 42 is April 15th. Every April 15th in baseball season, everybody is wearing number 42 to support Jackie Robinson. The respect, the biggest respect in the history of the game. Those are the icons. This is absolutely hurting right now. Because of that, it's a tough world. It's a tough world right now. It's 100% tough world. Because of that, it really feels like there's not a lot going on in general. But I do like the fact that that presidential race, they came a lot closer almost 2 years ago, a year and a half ago now, over a year ago. Kamala Harris came up just short to become the first African American woman in U.S. history to become a president. That's twice now that two females came up short to become president. Hillary Clinton 2016, he lost to Donald Trump. Harris, same thing in 2024. She lost to Trump. I hope Kamala will run it back. I hope Kamala will run it in 2028. I hope so. So we'll take a break. We'll be back in about 3 minutes. All right, welcome back here. We'll still talk about Jesse Jackson. We had breaking news yesterday that Jesse Jackson passed yesterday morning in his home in Chicago. Remember, so how Jesse Jackson passed, complications of progressive supranuclear palsy, a rare brain disorder. Which means that he was inability to walk, he was inability to talk. That's PSP means. He struggled to move. He struggled to not only he struggled to move, he struggled to talk, he struggled to walk. So that's what old people does. Bruce Willis, the actor, he struggled to talk because the mouth of the body is gone, but your rest of your body is still alive. But Jesse Jackson, the health is really, yes, old people health is declining, especially old people, because seniorities, especially African American, maybe you're struggling to get back to your feet, struggling to mouth it up, struggling to eat, struggle to sleep, struggling to move your eyes, and all that kind of stuff. But this one hurts. But let's continue the legacy of the late Jesse Jackson. So how he became the civil rights activist and Baptist minister. So Jesse is known as a marching of operation of marching. That that who supports the people who killed or or the communities that shut things down. I don't think that the democracy, the boycotts, or it's like people who shutting things down on shutting things out from black owned businesses, the pioneers in the state of the Selma, the Martin Luther King stuff in 1965. Jackson participated the Selma to Montgomery marches organized by James Belville King and other civil rights leaders in Alabama. Actually, the movie took place in the 2016 film called Selma, who played Martin Luther King. So it was a great movie. We've seen Free Mandela movie as well. We've seen so many activist movies. We've seen some great ones over the years. The Butler 2013 film was pretty good. It was a pretty good movie too. I can list them names down as well. But Jackson's role, he did have a role with SCLC. It stands for Southern Christian Leadership Conference. About with his own ambition. And King and Bevel selected Jackson to head the Chicago branch of SCLC's economical arm, Operational Bread Basket. This is about the, and they also operated themselves in Atlanta to create more leadership for the African American people, to encouraging massive boycotts by African American customers, to pressure the white-owned business to hire black purchases and good services from their own firms, which means that the minorities are trying to get paid. I wouldn't say a lot. They haven't paid a lot of money, but they're getting paid. They're getting paid what they deserved. The white-owned business is getting paid as much as black-owned businesses. Even black-owned business getting paid only for the small community. It could be the suburbs, or a little bit of, some of them have been downtown, but mostly suburbs, or the entire country of the city, or actually the entire county of the city. But Jackson's performance as an activist, as far as civil rights movement, has been generalized by one second. As I was saying, Jackson has been generalized by black-owned businesses, but let's move on. Let's go all the way down to become political activism. He became a politician during 1980s. Tried to achieve spokesman for civil rights, to create civil rights issues. Jackson does inspire to travel across the world, like Syria, Cuba, New England, Jamaica, Africa, and other countries, and Serbian, excuse me. We talk about those places who served their countries: Iraq, Ireland, Northern Ireland, Venezuela. Many people who traveled across the world to support the people, to be unsung heroes for over the years. I mean, there's a lot of good good moments, great moments for Jesse Jackson that he supported. But I do like the fact that this is what really happens to him, and we ensured that we love people who love Jesse Jackson and control its own legacy. So I would think about what should have happened with Jesse Jackson supporting. It's really sad. We talk about the emotions, the love, the happiness. It's called Love and Happiness by Al Green. We've been listening for years now. The black community says love and happiness. Things will be always be supportive, and get the rest of your communities, the memories, the legacies, the so many incredible moments in activist Jesse Jackson's American civil rights activist careers. I mean, not I would say careers, but careers that he pursued it. So, I mean, this is a tough situation right now across America. Jesse's been respected. He's been known he's knowing a bunch of people. He's known a bunch of people in Chicago. He's known a bunch of people across the world. I mean, it's tough to go like this, but it's sad for the poor people who know about Jesse Jackson. He's one of the greatest king assassinations of all time. He's a great contributor. He's a great supporter. He loves what he does best. of the city of Chicago. Obama loves Jesse Jackson. He's from Chicago as well. I mean, they're really, really close as friends all the time. Obama and Jackson were close as friends. I mean, we will. All right, so we will continue to talk Jesse Jackson as it develops. We will talk about that, and we'll talk about that in the final 15 minutes of the first episode of the doubleheader. By the way, we're episode 28. The next one will be 29 today, so we'll get to that a little bit later. So we'll be back. We'll talk Jesse Jackson one more time in the final 15 minutes, and then I'll take a break, and then we'll do a sports talk show. We'll be right back. All right, we're going to talk Jesse Jackson for the final 15 minutes. So I'm not going to be silenced just yet, but I do really want to know this. Jesse Jackson, like I said, he's the greatest civil rights African-American man of all time. Talk about father figures of Jesse Jackson. You hate to go through this, especially he's a charismatic champion. Words cannot be described. The words can't be described at all. I mean, it's really tough. If it's tough to get through it, it's really tough. But talk about the legacies, the incredible icon moments. So many incredible years, but I can't believe it. I can't believe it, man. We've been talking about it for a day ago. When we talked about Jesse Jackson's passing. It's really tough. It's really hard to get through this. It's extremely painful, as it was. It's absolutely 100% painful because sometimes it's really hard to get through this. It's really hard to get back on your feet. I mean, so many great moments for Jesse, that Jesse's contributions has knowing everyone who stands up to the people. Maybe stands up for the people, not to the people. He stands up for the people. The way he support about his marching, anyone's marching, the weather, the situations, the struggles, the pain, you can always march peacefully instead of every time you march it leads to an eruption. Jesse is not the guy who he's not the guy who marches and erupts at the same time. He's never erupted person. He's never been an erupted person. He's a respectable person that he is known for. But the way he did his best to support his troops, the way he wakes, the way he joins, the way he the way the turnouts. Couldn't always explain its differences. Something you wouldn't allow it. But I'm gonna say that everything wasn't okay, but extremely this. If they would have done everything else about that, it's you put yourself in a really, really tough spot. You really were. But I do like the fact that Jesse's performing, or he's performing like a senator, but he's also a businessman. Jesse Jackson is a good businessman as well. He's a good minister. Just like Al Sharpton, he's still alive and well. But Jesse Jackson did a rainbow push. It's a non part of an operational push. He did two nonprofit organizations, which means they're fighting for a social change. Social change means we gotta to support the community. We gotta support the justice. We got the cultural, the behavior, and justices to gain organizations in a large scale. That's what social change is. Jesse Jackson always educate these kids as well. He always educate these kids. I mean, the reason why Jesse Jackson always educating kids because they have to learn how to become a brave African American man or women. Actually, They had to be brave. African American men and women had to be brave. If they've been going, the people who've been going through their struggles with their health, their life, and other issues, they're going at. But the reason why the confidence has been standing by, maybe it's just because they really had a lot of good moments for them, and a lot of advocacy. Let's say when you're struggling with your grades, when you're struggling with your health, you're struggling to get along with your family members, you're struggling to find friends. Struggling stops now. Gain starts today. The gaining people starts, gaining life starts today. Struggling stops now, because which means you need to get rid of your dark past. You need to start gaining life together, and you need to start gaining your future. Future starts now. What Jesse Jackson wants: future, present. The past is over. The present is now. The future is the next time. So past, present, future is going to be the key from here on out. All right, so we're down just 4 minutes left of the talk show. I will come back and do it. This time we do the sport podcast, but this is the entire coverage of we're celebrating the life of the Reverend Jesse Jackson, that who passed yesterday morning in Chicago, Illinois. He was, Jesse Jackson, he's a great activist. He's a good father. He's a good husband. Technically, he's done so many grateful things in his life. He's done grateful things in his life. This is really sad. Very sad. So I want to take a moment to salute Jesse Jackson for what he has done throughout the years. And he survived Jesse Jackson is survived by his wife, Jacqueline Jackson, and their 5 children, and multiple grandchildren as well. So Jesse Jackson passed. He had a long battle of Parkinson's disease with a PSP. So he couldn't talk or walk for months. Ends up passing away. He was 84 years old. So, Jesse Jackson, we're thinking about you. We love you. And we're going to miss you. And God bless you, man. Well done. Well done. Till we meet again, I'll see you around. Jesse Jackson, rest in soul, rest in love, rest in paradise, and most importantly, rest in peace. Thank you, Jesse Jackson, for all your African American Baptist minister and servicing. This man will be missed. Thank you, Jesse Jackson. Well done. Well done.